National Dialogue Committee report has been tabled before the National Assembly for consideration. The 296-page report was tabled even as NARC Kenya Party leader Martha Karua took a divergent view from ODM leader Raila Odinga, claiming there is nothing to be proud of. Parliament is expected to dispense of the report later this year, with the leader of majority challenging members to acquit themselves with its content instead of making uninformed declarations.
Days after the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya team led by Raila Odinga made its position known on the report released by the National Dialogue Committee, NARC Kenya Party leader Martha Karua, who was not present, has come out pouring cold water on the same.
I actually gave my apologies that morning we spoke, but I had also indicated that we are together on all fours so long as we stick to the 3 deal breakers.
According to Karua's assessment, the report has not achieved its intended purpose. The Azimio principal further says the report has failed to address the rising cost of living, increase in taxation and unemployment.
The NADCO report fails in its totality on the issue of cost of living. It instead has served Kenyans with a contempt card.
Karua stating that her position was independent and not a sign of any rift in the opposition.
The document the team has come up with is ultimately imperfect and unfinished, but it is a good beginning.
We want to say it has nothing to alleviate the suffering of citizens, but it offers goodies to the leadership. This is totally unacceptable. It is a fraud upon Kenyans. It should be frowned upon and totally rejected. That is the verdict of NARC Kenya. It is a distracting national smokescreen.
Yes. The sentiment came as the report was tabled in the National Assembly, with the majority leader Kimani Ichung'wah calling on members to take time and read the report instead of making statements not backed by facts.
Honourable Speaker, a very voluminous document, and I would want to urge members to use a recess to go through this report, read, understand, and comment on issues therein.
It is irresponsible for a leader of whatever shade to comment on a report as important as the NADCO report without having read it.
The 296-page report makes a number of recommendations, key among them the restructuring of IBC, audit of the 2022 general election, entrenchment of NGCDF, NGAF, and Senate oversight funds into the Constitution, and the embedment of the office of the opposition leader and prime cabinet secretary into the Constitution. However, the two ruling coalitions failed to agree on the issue of the cost of living. Sentiments by NARC Kenya Party leader Martha Karua is set to kick a political storm within the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya in the coming days. Abdiaziz Hashim from the NARC Kenya Party headquarters, Prime Edition.